VO2 Max? VO2 Max, also known as maximal oxygen uptake, is the measurement of the maximum amount of oxygen a person can utilize during intense exercise. VO2 Max is measured in milliliters of oxygen used in 1 minute per kilogram of body. It is based on the premise that the more oxygen an athlete consumes during high-level exercise, the more the body will generate adenosine triphosphate, ATP, energy in cells. The three pillars of performance are VO2 max, efficiency economy, lactate threshold. Why is VO2 max important? It is a common measurement used to establish the aerobic endurance of an athlete prior to or during the course of training. It is the parameter used to determine an athlete's cardiovascular fitness and performance capacity. How is VO2 max determined? To determine your VO2 max, a lab test will measure the volume of oxygen you inhale and the amount of air you exhale. You slowly increase exercise intensity until your oxygen consumption remains steady despite an increase of intensity. It is very hard to check the VO2 max during field tests, but on an FTP test it will be most probably the highest heart rate where the athlete enters in an aerobic zone, as VO2 max is the maximum oxygen intake. After that, our system can't use oxygen anymore because the ATP production is not fast enough for the intensity of the workout. Is VO2 max trainable? The biggest factors affecting your VO2 max, age, gender, and baseline fitness are already set in stones. Your age and genetics account for at least 50% of your number, leaving only a very small chance accountable to fitness. On top of that, some athletes respond to training very well, whilst others will see very little difference in VO2 max after training. But this is only half of the equation for fitness though, the other half being efficiency. This means that two athletes with the same VO2 max can have markedly different performances based on how they use the oxygen they have available. A runner with a perfect stride will run faster than his or her competitor with biomechanical inefficiencies, even with the same VO2 max. Aerobic training will increase muscular efficiency even if the amount of oxygen you use remains the same. In reality, VO2 max is a measure of fitness potential rather than fitness itself. This means that having an indication of your VO2 max is a useful parameter to all training plans. VO2 max.